Hello, in this video we're going to be looking at the cosine rule. So the objective here is to use the cosine rule to find missing sides or angles in triangles that again are not necessarily right angled, similarly to the sine rule. So the cosine rule states that to find a missing side we have this formula here, a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos a. If we want to find a missing angle, we can rearrange this version of the cosine rule and we end up with cos A equals b squared plus c squared minus a squared over 2bc. So with the cosine rule, we have a capital A, so I'm going to call this capital A, and like the sine rule, the side opposite capital A is going to be lowercase a. We also have a B and a C, so I'm going to label this side B and this side C. Now, if I wanted to, I could also label this side capital B and this side capital C, but because I don't need them when I'm using the sine rule, we don't always have to do that. So when can we use the cosine rule? So if we have three sides and we want to find a missing angle, this is one way we could use the cosine rule. And if we had two sides, one angle, and we want to find another side, that is another instance where we could use the cosine rule. So here's an example. We need to find the size of the angle marked x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to label my sides and I'm going to label my angles. So I have an angle here, so I'm going to call this capital A, and I'm going to label the side opposite capital A lowercase a. I also have these two sides, so I'm just going to call this one B and I'm going to call this one C. So the cosine rule states that a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos a. So if I type that all in, I have a squared, which is x squared. So I have x squared equals b squared, so 9 squared, plus 6 squared, minus 2 times 9 times 6 times cos of 50. So this is equal to x squared. So to find out what x is, I need to do the square root of whatever that is. So I do the square root of the answer, and when I type that all into my calculator, I end up with 6.9 to 1 decimal place. So my answer to this question is 6.9 centimetres. Here's another example. So this time we're trying to find the size of the angle marked x. So again, I'm going to label my sides and label my angle. So again, I'm going to call the angle A. So the side opposite A is going to be lowercase a. The other two sides I'm just going to call B and C. So if I use the version of the cosine rule when we're trying to find a missing angle, that version is that cos A is b squared plus c squared minus a squared all over 2bc. So if I substitute what I have in, I have cos of x equals b squared, so 7 squared, plus c squared, which is 11 squared, minus a squared, which is 8 squared, all over 2 times 7 times 11. So if I want to work out what x is, I need to do the inverse of cos x. So the inverse of cos is cos to the minus 1, so I need to do cos to the minus 1 of whatever my answer is. So typing that all into my calculator, I end up with 46.5 degrees. So the answer to this question is 46.5 degrees. So here are two quick fire practice questions on this topic. Pause the video, have a go at these, and I'll reveal the answers in a moment. Okay, so well done if you managed to have a go at those. I've just displayed the answers, and that's everything for this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in another video. Bye!